Okay, so we go straight to the topic, right? So the discussion for tonight is the transformative power of meditation, right? Enhancing health and longevity. Okay, so there are many types of healing, right, in the world other than the Western medicine, Chinese medicine. But I believe now the meditation, right, is part what we call the Buddhist mindfulness practice, right, is also proved quite effectively as one of the healing power as well. Okay, and of course, definitely that has found the proof in the early sutras, and of course, it also further elaborated in the Dhamma. Right? So today we will look into several sutras that related to these the healing, as well as certain doctrinal teachings behind. Okay. Generally we find for the early sutras that the Buddha's in his method of teaching meditation and at the liberation from all the suffering. But of course there are also a few sutras that you find is very clearly connected with the the meditation and health. Okay, not many sutras, right? There are few, right? In fact, I try to look around the whole Tripitakas and I don't find many sutras related to the meditation and health. All right. So of course, we know that in the Buddhist meditation, right? In a Buddhist meditation, right? Buddha used to talk about the samatha vipassana, right? Talk about when one whose mind is concentrated, sitting as they are. And you find that in the whole of Buddha's teaching is about the purification of the mind. And then through meditation, right, you through the stillness, through the calmness, and through the insight, right, we will get liberated. So this is what the Buddha says in his teaching, right? My teaching is about the purification of the mind. So that purification of the mind is through the calmness and the insight into the four, into the what I call the Four Noble Truth, right? So, alright. So we choose several sutras, right? Yeah. This one is very common. I think many of you know this sutras very well, right? It's about the walking meditation, right? You find that in our Buddhist meditation, right? You have the walking meditation and the sitting meditation, right? You have this combination of walking and sitting meditation, right? To cultivate the mindfulness and awareness, right? And as you see, this one is from Anguttara Nikaya. It's from the Chankama Sutras. The Buddha says there are 5 benefits of walking meditation, right? One becomes capable of journey, right? And what is the meaning, right? And of course, those who go for a walking meditation, right? You can go for a long distance, like during the Buddhist time, right? Monks, like the monks go for tudong, right? Go for a walk, right? If you look at the Buddhas, it's every morning, right? The very first thing, you will look around, okay? See which direction he wants to go to, to spread his Dhamma, right? And the Buddha has to walk a long distance to collect alms, okay? And in fact, also, we also intend to organize the tudong end of this year, right? From Brahma Viharas to the Bodhiman. It's about 100 kilometers. So every day we walk for 20 kilometers, right? And then you spend about 5-6 days to complete the whole journey, okay? So I think that is also a very good practice. You see, we follow the Buddha's teaching that we have to go for a walk, right? Go for a walk, yeah. Those days, you don't have the car, no flight, right? So you have to walk then, okay? So, and you want to go for a long distance, walk for a long distance, then the walking meditation can really help, okay? And the second one becomes capable of striving, right? And it says that, one who go for a walking meditation, right, can endure the kind of hardship, right? And then at the same time also you are gaining strength over times, okay? So this is also very important, right? As you put a lot of exertion, right, in your and gaining strength, or eventually your body also become healthy. And the third one becomes healthy. Okay, so that is to say, you go for a walking meditation, right? You will get healthy, right, and free from all the illnesses, and what you call, free from all the sickness, and become more healthy. And the fourth one, what one has eaten, drunk, consumed, and tasted is properly digested. Okay, yeah, you go for a walking meditation. It helps digestion. And the last one, concentration, attained through walking meditation is long lasting. Okay, so you go for a walking meditation. The more you walk, then the longer, right, the time for your sitting meditation. Okay, so you have that kind of the strength, right, to sit for longer, especially when we come to certain age, right? You find that walking meditation really helps. You want to sit for 1 hour. It's not that easy, right? So there is this strike balance. So you have to you walk for 1 hour and then sit for 1 hour or more. You see, so you get enough strength. Yeah, so these are the direct benefits that you get from the walking meditation. Okay, now also you find from the Malinippana, right? Malinippana is a very important text, right? And then in this context, right, the King Milinda asked Nagasena, right, with regards to the sitting meditation and what types of the benefits, right, derived from the sitting meditation. Okay, so of course there are 28 types of benefits of sitting meditation, right? Of these 28 types of qualities of meditation, there are 2 directly connected with the good health, okay, on the body. You can see that's the walking meditation can affect the physical body, right? And then how it affect physical body, it has the theoretical background indeed. We will look at later on, see what Abhidhamma support this statement, right? And of this, these 28 types of tool I mentioned is that you will get long life. Okay, yeah, I think this is good, right? So one who meditate, you can get long life. And then I think it also helps to combat the dementia. Yeah. Especially when you're in a meditation, you are strengthening your mindfulness and awareness also. Yeah. So it helps to fight those with the dementia, of course. But once you get the dementia, it can help some, but at least to prevent. So meditation it has the preventive measure, right? So, and then another one that directly connected with meditation is giving strength, right? Endowed with the power, giving him strength. All right. Okay. So it gives you a lot of power, right? So as you are walking meditation, you can, and then even if you are sitting meditation, it gives you a lot of strength, right? Even to face the vicissitudes of life, right? And okay, you see, even after the Buddha's getting enlightenment, right? The Buddha also meditate. You can see that most of the time Buddhists is in the state of deep concentration, right? So why still Buddha wants to be in the meditation? I think there are 4 reasons mentioned in the Malinippana, right? Because you find that as you are in the meditations, right, it gives you a lot of happiness, right? And that's why even Buddhists, after getting enlightenment, Buddha still wants to dwell in happiness, because the kind of happiness derived from the 5 sense faculties are not really a happiness. Okay, the ones that really you get happiness through the meditation. So the meditation can allow one to dwell in happiness. And then this is one reason. This is one. Even the Buddha's time, lots of bhikkhus is after being born, right? They also dwell in meditation also. Okay. And then the second one, meditation allows one to be free from the fault, 过失, you see. So yeah, so this is also one reason. And another one is the meditation the Buddha regard as the holy path, right? Holy path, or is a path leading to the cessation of suffering. Okay, and you see, the Buddha's meditation is different from other heretic style meditation. You look at the Hinduism, other Buddhist style, other types of meditation, right? Their meditation is to connect with the God, right? That's why a lot of religion very scared of meditation. They thought that meditation is connect with the God, especially the Christianities, you see. And those with the belief in God, they discourage their devotees, to practice meditation. Okay, but of course in Buddhist meditation, nothing to do with the God, right? It's about the cessation of suffering. Okay, as you are in a meditation, right? You'll be free from all the suffering, and this is how you gain your happiness. Right? So we regard the meditation as the holy path, right? That to end the suffering. And the fourth one, meditation, is definitely praised and honored, right? By all the wise, by all the Buddhists. Okay? So yeah, these are the benefits why Buddhists still prefer, right, meditation even after the Buddha's enlightenment. You see, even people may ask, you have already get rid of all your suffering, or you have already entered the Sudhamma, but why you still need meditation? Are you saying that you still have something not complete? Is your practice not complete? That's why you have to continue your practice of meditation. Definitely this is not the case, is it? So the reason why the Buddhists still engage in meditation, because he saw the benefits of meditation. They give him a lot of happiness, they give him a lot of strength, right? And then praise and honor by the wise, right? There are so much happiness, and of course free one from the fault, from the mistakes, right? If you don't engage in meditation, then most of your time spent for gossiping. Right? All right. Now another suttas also, is the Anathapindika suttas, right? It says that one day the householders Anathapindika, right? He's a very very supporters of the Buddhism, right? He supported the sanghas, right? He builds the monastery, to support the sanghas, etc., etc. So one day he was very, very sick and suffered from the sickness, right? So he asked his servant, right, to invite the venerable Sariputtras, right? And out of compassion, right, Sariputta accepted his invitation and visited Anathapindika, right? So when Sariputtras, right, visited Anathapindika, right? So he gave this advice, okay, to the Anathapindika. There are these two teachings. Yeah, there are these. He gave what? 4 objects of indestructible faith, and then another one is the 10 factors, the straight entry into 10 factors. Okay, we look at these 4 first. You see, Sariputta, came to see the Anathapindika, right? He reminded him of these 4 indestructible faith, 4种不坏性, okay? These 4. And the first one is seeing in yourself that experiential confidence in the Buddhas, okay? Yeah, so you have to, to have confidence, okay? Reminding oneself, okay, body sick, okay, but not let the mind also fall sick, right? So to have confidence, okay, in the Buddhas, and the second in the Dhamma, and the third in the Sangha, and the fourth, right, see in yourself that ethical conduct loved by the noble ones, right? So you also have to have confidence in yourself, right? The ethical conduct, right, loved by the noble ones. So these are the 4, right, indestructible faith, right? So even though when you are sick, right, but you still have to have indestructible faith in these four things, right? To have faith in Buddha, to have faith in Dhamma and Sanghas, and in the ethical conducts loved by the noble ones. Okay, then the Buddha says, probably, right? Once who has faith in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sanghas, you'll be free. All the pain may die down on the spot, right? Probably you may recover, from the pain. Yeah, so these are the 10 factors. The Sariputtras also continue analyzing, right, these 10 factors, okay? So these 10 factors are in fact consist of the Noble Eightfold Path plus 2 additional factors, okay? So it means that, you have to see, right, in yourself, the right view, the right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So these are the 8 Noble Eightfold Path. But 2 additional, right? You have to see yourself the right knowledge and the right freedom. Okay? So you find that one who practices meditation, right? One who has faith in Buddha, Dharma, and Sanghas, one who has seen the Noble Eightfold Path, right? And your pain or your sickness, right? Maybe you will recover from the sickness, from the pain, right? Okay, so yeah. Okay, now you look at another one, also something very interesting. It's about the Garimananda, Bhikkhu Garimananda, right? Yeah, he was very sick, so the Buddha encouraged Ananda, encouraged Ananda to visit Garimananda and speak to him this 10 perception. So these are the 10 types of meditation. Right? You look at these 10 types of meditation, it connected with these 3 things. Okay? The first thing connected with the wrong view. Okay? So you can overcome the wrong view, right? The 4 distortion views in life, right? And then you also have to abandon the defilements. Okay? All these are connected with the defilement. That's why you have these 10 types of meditation. And this 10 type of meditation is basically deal with the abandoning of defilements. Okay? And this defilement consists of 2 categories. One type of defilements connected with the wrong view, and other types of meditation connected with habitual tendencies. Okay? So the wrong view is like, so you have the wrong view, you have the wrong view, right? The self view, the self view, Sakyaditi. Yeah, these are the distortion views. So it says that the perception. The Buddha taught the Garimananda, okay, to have this 10 perception. You look at the first 4 things, right? The first 4 things. The reason why Bhikkhu Garimananda was sick is because his mind was tortured by these 4 distorted views. So in order to heal him, right, the Buddha wanted Garimananda to see for himself, right, these undistorted truth, right, in each of these 10 perceptions. For example, the first 4, the Buddha wanted Garimananda to see for himself the Buddha's teaching of impermanent, the Buddha's teaching of non-self, the Buddha's teaching of unattractiveness, and the Buddha's teaching of danger. Okay, want to see for himself, just like the Anathapindika. The Buddha want Anathapindika to see for himself the 4 indestructible faith, right? And they see for himself these 10 factors. Okay. Similarly, in this case also, the Buddha want Bhikkhu Garimananda to see for himself the truth of suffering, right? The truth of impermanent, the truth of non-self, right? And the truth of the unattractiveness. Okay, yeah. So these are the four things. You see, now you see, I think I told you before that many years ago, when I was giving a lot of counseling, right, to people who come to me asking for counseling. Yeah, but I don't like the word counseling. The counseling is given to the doctors, right? To meet monk, we don't say monk giving counseling, right? Monk dialogue. We said dialogue 啊，spiritual dialogue，以法师心灵对谈哦。I like the word spiritual dialogue, right? Lots of people come to us, they're asking a lot of help from us, especially they will, and then I made one case. There was one lady who was very, very sick, and he was what they call haunted, so-called by the spirit, okay? And then her family tried to help her, but of course could not help her. And then she came to me. I mean, cut short now, and she came to me, and then asking for help. And she was not Buddhist. She was Christian, Catholic. Yeah. And then of course, come to me asking for help. So I see whether any other methods to help her to cure from the spirits, okay, free from the spirits. And of course, after have a spiritual dialogue, get to know her, right? What's happening, and then I use this the method of loving kindness. I use the method of meditation, and then of course in between I taught her about the Buddhist teachings of impermanence, this kind of thing, and eventually that really solved the problem. You see that ladies, after my chanting, after my guiding of this loving kindness meditation, and her problems, okay, that lingering around her for past 1 year has resolved. Okay, so I was very happy, of course, in a way. She don't need to take medicine, right? Just through the meditation, loving kindness meditation, that really cured her from the sickness. Okay, so yeah, the reason why she was tortured by the sickness because she has a lot of wrong views. Okay, because wherever she went, to see, this the father of these Taoist masters, all they said, you are tortured by you are haunted by spirits. Okay, it means that you have these evil spirits in your body. So they have to exorcise, to chase away the spirits. Okay, so because of that wrong view, she has a lot of fears, so much fear. She cannot live alone. Even when switch off the light, then she will see a lot of spirits, the ghost hanging around here and there. Yeah. So that also giving her a lot of troubles in life. So, and then of course after my guidance and talk to her, and then all her problems solved anyway. And not only her case, also many other cases also. Like a lot of people with depression also, right? And then of course not that kind of heavy require taking the medicine, but those with a lot of stress in mind, yeah, that meditation can really help. Okay, and of course that kind of spiritual dialogues that also directly helps to a certain extent. So okay, not to say you come to me, you have to listen to me, right? No, people usually come to you. People have to have trust in you first, right? If people don't have trust in you, no matter what you say, they can't take it. Right? That's why in a Buddhist practice, the Buddhists emphasize a lot on the spiritual kalyanamitas, the spiritual friend. Right? The spiritual friends can help, right? Yeah, of course we have to have empathy as well, right? Yeah, so all these things help, huh? Anyway, Girimananda, you see, after this Girimananda, taking the advice from the Ananda, right? His sickness was completely cured. So these are the four things. Another thing is the perception of the abandoning. Yeah, the Buddha also taught her about another types of taught her the abandoning of the habitual tendencies. Okay, like greed, talking about the advantage of getting rid of the greed, hatred, and delusion. Okay, talking about the advantages of getting rid of this defilement. And then you look at another types. You look at its perception, the displeasure, cessation, non-delight in the entire world, the perception of impermanent in all the conditioned feminine. Right? So these are the experience of the nirvana. Okay? It's the experience of nirvana. And this can only be experienced when one come out meditation. Okay? So you can see that all these 10 types of meditation are directly connected with meditation. Okay? If you have that habits of meditation, right, in your daily life, right? That meditation, okay, definitely consists of these three elements. The first element is about you have the clear insight into the Four Noble Truth. This is one thing, and then you have the what you call the peace of mind that free from all the greed, hatred, and delusion. And then, of course, when you come out of meditation, you have the experience of the nirvana. Okay, that nirvana is not the ultimate nirvana. What is the nirvana? Here, the synonyms of nirvana can be of dispassion, cessation, and non-delight in the entire world. These are the experience of nirvana, right? So, in the commentary, right, these are the synonyms of nirvana. So we can experience this experience of nirvana. We have to have a delight in nirvana, right? If you don't have the delight in nirvana, then you don't want to enter this path. Just like people to have faith in the Amitabha, they believe that Amitabha will come and take them to nirvana. So they will, spend times earnestly, to recite Amitabha, 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 until one day they saw the Amitabha. Okay. So you see, that kind of indestructible faith in Amitabha is very, very important, right? Similarly for Theravada also, other than different types of, other than these, the indestructible faith in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and the Sila, right? And in the Noble Eightfold Path, here talking about the meditation on the samadhi, the meditation of the calmness, and meditation of the insight and the experience of nirvana. So these are the noble qualities of the Buddha Dharma. Okay. Right? And then the last one is talking about the mindfulness of breathing. Mindfulness of breathing. You come to the actual practice now, right? Come to the actual practice. Okay, now another suttas is the Bojjhanga, right? We used to hear about the Bojjhangas. You see, it's very clearly, when we talk about the Bojjhanga Sutras, there are these three sutras, right? Mahakashyapatera, Mahamoggallanathera Bojjhanga, and Mahachuddhatera Bojjhanga, right? These three sutras. You look at the contents of this sutta, it's basically talking about the recollecting of the seven factors of enlightenment. Okay, this is also another qualities of the Buddha Dharma. You can see that these seven factors of enlightenment coming very close to the enlightenment already. Okay? Coming very close to the seeing of Four Noble Truth. Okay? Yeah, is it? We're just not talking about the four indestructible faith, talking about the Noble Eightfold Path, talking about the meditation, right? Talking about Anapanasati, now talking about the seven factors of enlightenment. You see? Yeah, so I think you know the story now, so I need not to repeat it, but anyway, many of you have practiced for a long time already, yeah, but this is just a gentle reminder, right? These are the noble qualities of Buddha Dharma, right? So we have to remind ourselves of these seven factors of the enlightenment, okay? So yeah, generally, the Buddhists, believe that the power of hearing, by hearing, to the chanting, usually we invite monks, and we listen to the monk chanting, right? Even when you listen to the monk chanting, you will, those chanting consists of the recollection of the Buddha Dharma and Sanghas, consists of the loving kindness, what we call the Government Metta Sutras, you see, consists of the seven factors of enlightenment. You see, these are the quality. As we listen to this teaching, right, they give rise to the kind of joys and happiness while listening, right, to these sutras. So that kind of joy is also the healing. Okay, as you have that kind of joy and happiness, you'll be free from all the sickness. It can overcome the sickness, isn't it? So, and also, of course, when we talk about the concentration, so yeah, people cannot go to the concentration because their mind is very disturbed, right? But if your mind is having joys, right? You have peace of mind, you have joys and happiness in your mind, that also come close to meditation. So you can see that the joy is a very important ingredient, right, for the transformation of the mind. From the deluded mind, right, to the healthy mind. Okay, from the unconcentrated mind to the concentrated mind, from the unliberated mind to the liberated mind. So you see, the important factors is the joys. So the joys also says, no, yeah, you're talking about the joys, right? In meditation, also talking about so much of joys, right? Piti sukha, right? Even when we look at all the different sutras mentioned, it's also mentioned that the person, right, the sick person, after listening to the Buddha's teaching, they also have that kind of joys. Okay, so that kind of joys also help to heal their sickness. Okay, let's say like a lot of people, they like to invite monk, right? Especially the old people, right? When they see the monk, also they say that, oh, my problem also solved. Temporarily, like this, at that moment. It's just like people have faith in the doctors, right? They see doctor, 好像没事情了哦. You see, but after come out of the clinic, fall sick again. So now you can relate this to even to meditation also. You have to have indestructible faith in Buddha Dharma Sangha, right? So when you have faith in the Buddha Dharma Sangha, right? When you see the monk coming to your house to give you blessing, or you feel so much blessing. So when you have that kind of blessing, all your problem also solved. 是吗？应该是这样吧。If you have no faith in the sanghas, then even you invite the world-based sangha to come to your house for blessing, that doesn't help, isn't it? More important in yourself, right? Even monks also, when we live in the temple, right, we feel so much peace, so much happy, so much joy, then it's easier, right? That kind of joys and happiness giving a very conducive environment for the practice, right? Yeah. Even when you come to the temple or come to a Sudhamma, right? Then if you come here for the first time, if the Sudhamma devotees are so good, so welcoming, you see, then people also felt good, you see. They will talk to their friend, oh, Sudhamma is a very good place, come. There are a lot of good friends there, they will help you see, that people like to come here again and again, you see. When they like to come here, all the problems solved. So we said that the kind of joy is like antibiotic. It can overcome all your sickness, and then all your body will be healed by the joys. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is, let me see. All right. This one is in the Pali Sutras, right? In the Pali Sutras, Abhidhamma also, you have this concept of the clear faculties and pure and bright complexion. And then in the Abhidhamma also, Buddha talk about the four modes of origin of materiality that provides a complete theoretical explanation of mind, body, medicine. Okay, so now the first one is easy to understand, right? What is this? You find the suttas that usually monks after coming out of meditation, their faculties are so clear, so pure, and so bright complexion. You can see that the meditation directly affected their complexion. Okay, it means that no need to use a cosmetic. Cosmetic. So okay, so that meditation directly having a very great impact on it. Okay, so here I've also quote several examples to let you know that. Okay, yeah, so it says that the Sariputta's visited Venerable Anuruddha, and after exchanging with each other, Sariputta said to Anuruddha, right? He said, "Oh, my dear friend Anuruddha, your faculties are so clear and your complexion is so pure and bright. What kind of meditation are you usually practice these days?" Anuruddha said, these days I meditate with my mind firmly established in the 4 kinds of mindfulness meditation. Okay, so is it connected with meditation? Yeah? So it means that you have to have an awareness, right? Mindfulness with regard to these 4, right? The body, the feeling, the sensation, right? The mind and the Dhamma. So when your mind fixed on these 4, right, then you find that there will be a change in your complexion, right, and faculty as well. Okay, so and then another sutta, there are plenty of this kind of suttas, so we just quote a few more. This one is also, it says that the Venerable Ananda visited the Sariputta. He said, "Oh, Reverend Sariputta, your faculties are so clear and your complexion is so pure and bright. So what meditation were you practicing today?" So those days, the monks and monks meeting each other, so they will ask you, "Hey, 你有冇坐禪啊？你今日坐到點啊？" So it looks very dumb, so it means that you don't meditate. So you meditate, you can see a lot of transformation, right? A lot of transformation. So the Sariputta replied, said, "Oh yeah, Bhante Ananda, Reverend Ananda, right? Oh, quite secluded from the sensual pleasure, secluded from our skillful qualities, I entered and remain in the first jhana, absorption." So it means that these Sariputtas, came out from the first jhana, right? And because of that, right, his faculties are so pure and rapturous, right? And then complexion is so good, right? Because it just came out from the absorption, first jhana. And then another one is also, right? Yeah, this one is the Buddha asked the Sariputta. So he said, "Wow, the Buddha already praised the Sariputta. He said, "Sariputta, oh, your faculties are so clear, your complexion is so pure and bright. So what kind of meditation are you usually practicing these days?" The Buddha asked his disciple. He praised his disciple because his disciple looks so good. Okay, looks so good. The whole body is so bright. Yeah. Then Sariputta's reply said, "Oh, these days I usually practice meditation on emptiness." Emptiness. Okay. This emptiness is not void, not voidness. Here the emptiness referred to what? He said, then the Buddha replies, "Oh, good, Sariputtas. It seems you usually practice a meditation of a great man." Okay, so it means that the Buddhas elaborate. Okay, your understanding of emptiness is the meditation of a great man. Okay, of the great man. So how is the practice is this? Okay, here is all about the meditation on the Sati and Sampajanya. Okay, Sati and Sampajanya. So it means that wherever you go, you have to apply the mindfulness and awareness. Okay, okay, yeah. So yeah, with regard to the details, I think we keep it. We skip it. Huh? So yeah, so one who practice with mindfulness, okay, and awareness with respect to all your activities, okay, is called the meditation on emptiness or meditation of great man. Okay. And then another one is, okay, now the deities, the god, the deities that came down. And then the deity they were very, very surprised, right? They said monks live a very simple life, a very restrained life, and the appearance so serene, right? Even the god also respected the bhikkhus, right? Then the Buddha replied, oh, because bhikkhus do not sorrow over the past, nor do they anger for the future, they maintain themselves with what is present. Okay, it means that they live a very simple life, okay? And then they maintain themselves with what is present. Right? And because of that, right, their complexion is pure and bright. So this is one reason. Okay, now the last one, what Abhidhamma says, okay? We know that the physical body can be improved by food and by weather. I think this one no problem, isn't it? Right? When we talk about the reason we get sick, is because some people say, oh, 都係你過去曬嘅業啦. No doubt. When we talk about the four types of the body, four types of materiality, one is born of karma, right? This is what we were in the past, okay? Some people live a long life, some people live a short life, right? It's also because of the karma, okay? That's okay. But the karma we cannot do much because that has been already, not to say determined, because our born to this life is because of karma, okay? Okay, so this is one. But karma definitely is one of the four. I mean, people say, oh, you have sickness. Oh, no doubt this is one of the four reasons you got sick. Not all because of karma, but Chinese usually say, 都係你嘅業啦，都是你的業啦，but not necessary, okay? Not necessary. Because when you got sick, you can improve by eating a good food, okay, or taking medicine, right? So this is what we call the materiality originated from nutriment, okay? Then another one is materiality originated from temperatures, like probably like when you're living in a very hot sun, people tend to get sick, no? Liable to get sick. So maybe you have to stay in a place not so cold, not so hot, right? So then you get better. Okay? Or you live in a place very moisture, right? People also tend to get sick, right? So also people get sick, you see. So you have to get this the humidifier. 有冇抽濕機啊？ Not popular. Not popular in Malaysia. 有潮濕. But we don't use the humidifier. But still 潮濕, isn't it? Anyway, Hong Kong is really 潮濕. So yeah, that also will cause the sickness. But this is okay because now we are living a very good life, right? So our sickness can be overcome by this. So then how about the materiality originated from consciousness? This one is talking about the mind. Yeah? Is the body also affected by our mental activities? Okay? When you talk about the mental activity, you can relate to what just now we have said. Okay? Like giving rise to the wholesome thought, like indestructible faith in Buddha, Dharma, and Sanghas, and the Silas, and the Noble Eightfold Path, and then what else? With regard to different types of meditation, right? You see, these are the wholesome thoughts. Okay, so this kind of wholesome thought will affect the body as well. Okay, so these are the explanations you find from the Abhidhamma. Yeah, so other than the materiality originated from karma, other three also. We know that the last two, temperature and nutriment, right? But the consciousness can directly influence the body. So if we give rise to the wholesome mental activities, that also will directly affect the strain of the body as well. Okay. That's why people like to meditate, because when you have meditation, you are giving rise to a lot of wholesome mind, right? That kind of wholesome mind will definitely bring you so much joy and happiness. So that kind of joy and happiness, you can see a lot of transformation in the body as well. Yeah? Because the so-called individual is the composition of the body and mind, right? When for ordinary people, that of body affect the mind. Yeah? Ordinary people, if the body healthy, they affect the mind. But not otherwise. Okay? But how about for an Arya, for a saint or for a practitioner? Right? We know that we cannot change the body, or body one day will get sick or decay, but we can through the cultivation of the mind, right, to overcome the sickness, or to overcome the kind of fear of death, right? We know that one day we will die, right, leaving the body, but with that kind of mind, we say sayonara to the body. Hey, bye bye, I go. You look back, this body is like a rotten wood. Okay, so you keep aside, okay? But with that kind of very healthy mind, you depart, you are leaving, or you transmigrate to the next life with that kind of healthy mind. Yeah? Of course, that kind of healthy mind is also bring you about the good karma as well, right? So definitely, when your mind is healthy, you are generating the good karma, right? You also will be reborn in the good realms of existences, right? Yeah, but of course, in our present life, right, the body also can be well nourished with good food, with medicine, and even with a good temperature. But this kind of consciousness is also very important. That's through the meditation. Okay, so you can see the importance of meditation. Definitely helps to overcome the sickness. Okay, so this is how I'm just giving you a very short talk on this. Okay, ultimately meditation is still very important. Okay, yeah, spend time for meditation. And then if you have time to go for a longer retreat, please join a retreat. Yeah, yeah, and of course, I think in our Katinas on the 3rd, I think a group of children will come, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I encourage you, please come 2 days, 2nd and 3rd. So on the 2nd, we have a very comprehensive outreach. Very comprehensive. We have many doctors coming to provide medical outreach, 中医西, Western medicine, ultrasound, and even 那个胃都有. Okay, so it's very comprehensive. And then the Chinese, the massage, and then all kind of treatment. Please come.
What is our second?
Huh? Second, 2 days.
Medicine is on the second.
The second medicine on the 2nd. Okay.
It's really the
Cutting on the 3rd. Cutting on the 3rd. Yeah. But 2nd we have blood donation also. Yeah. So you will come. And then afternoon we also have talk. And the evening also we have this whole night chanting.
Second.
Yeah, 2nd.
Then what about the rope making?
On the 3rd. Yeah, the rope making this year will be slightly different because we will offer the ropes. They want the Katina cloth, right? After lunch, and then we will do ourselves afternoon. Yeah, because there are so many events concurrently. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is just a slight advertisement. Yeah, if you have nowhere to go, please come to Brahma. Brahma Vihar. Okay, so